Alright, what is up YouTube? It's your boy dyoungdrift. Back at it with another video. Okay, now I need y'all to welcome me in because I'm doing Zodiac house reviews. Alright, and the reason I chose to do this was because I did put on a community post and I got 1 like on it, but honestly, I enjoyed the show thoroughly. So like this show compared to the other seasons is blowing out the water. We got concepts. It's looking like Survivor. Like it's giving. We got the teams. We got the shirts. It's giving all kind of ways. So I just want to get right into this review and hopefully y'all like it and y'all stick around and subscribe. All right, so we're gonna start off with this. So we got Rosa and Ari. They fight. Okay. Now they fight. I don't know what was going on. I don't know what they was doing. All it took to really somebody take the W was for Ari to just pounce on Rozay. Like she did at the end, which we're gonna get to that. But like all that swinging and oop, you ain't got me. Oop, you not touching my face. Oop, nope. Like it was just too much dodging and avoiding each other going on. Yeah, Ari should have just pounced on her and, you know, pounced on her head and got the molly wop on her shit. You know what I'm saying? So, next up, they called up the 4 people from last episode, which they found out was weak. One was, her name was Pound Cake, which was an Aquarius like me. Now, I'm not going to say she represents me because you have some Aquariuses that are extroverts and introverts, but we're all special and like creative in a way. You know what I'm saying? So, we can't knock that. We're all special and creative. However, there is the extroverts and the introvert Aquariuses. And I think she happens to be on the introvert spectrum because it's getting kind of irrelevant for her. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Cachet got caught up. And honestly, I really just wanted her to change them shorts. Them shorts was a no-no. I always saw her flat butt and them cheeks, all them dents in them just hanging out the hole. Like, the holes was, who cut them shorts? Why was some shorts made? They don't look good on her butt. Like, it was disgusting. Yeah, Cachet got caught up. And some dude named Man, he didn't really do too much on the show. He was better than the confession, so of course he's gonna get caught up. Like, he wasn't doing too much. And then Princess, the voodoo girl, who said she's gonna cast spells on people. I just want to say, God rebuke her. Like, I don't want to be a part of any cast. If you just don't cast some spells on me. God forbid, God rebuke. Okay. They have this game, you know, for the 4 weak people. You know, one of them or a couple of them gonna get eliminated, obviously. So they have this game where it's like a tug of war, but between 4 people. So each person had like a strap around them, and it was 4 different corners. Each corner had a ball, and whoever got the ball will win. So it started off with all 4 of them trying to reach for their ball, and obviously they was stuck. And then in my mind, I was like, if they really gonna play like this, like the winner is gonna be the person that has the most stamina and doesn't get tired, and who is strong as well, who can drag 3 people. Because I don't know, I honestly can't just see 3 people giving up 1 person just having all the strength in the world. Like, no, I think they'll be probably stuck in the same spot. Like, because you got to drag 3 people with you to get your ball. Like, no. So I'm glad they canceled that and that it's time to do 1v1s, right? So the first game is Cachet versus Cupcake. Now, Cachet missed. Oh, I'm up there with Ari. You know, forget Liddy. I could beat up Liddy, but I'm up there with Ari. Like, I'm a heavy hitter. Okay, you done said all this how that, but then you let Pound Cake take you out. The most quietest and slept on girl in the house, pretty much. I'm not gonna say she's the weakest, but she's just so quiet. You let a white girl take you out. Like what? And then she was smarter than you too. Let's talk about that. She was way smarter than you, and she took you out. Like, where was the strength? Are you just big for nothing? Like, what is it? And then she started complaining about her arm. Like, girl, okay, we got Man versus Princess, and Man took it. Princess wore them boots for nothing. Like, they didn't help her at all. All this, oh, I'll work out. You see this? I'll work out. I got this in the bag. Like, obviously, you didn't have it in the bag, and you didn't. Okay, and then they had Man versus Pound Cake. Like the winners going against each other. Like, I don't really be understanding the slots of things, like how the winner go against the winner. I don't really get how that's determined. But hey, it happened, okay? So when Pound Cake went against Man Man, Pound Cake literally dragged Man Man like within seconds. Like when they said 3, 2, 1, go, Pound Cake was dragging Man Man across the goddamn ground. So I'm just like, that's a girl. You're a whole dude. I get it. Some girls can be bigger than dudes, but like Pound Cake must be strong. She must be working with something like for sure. And she's talking about, yes, his cheerleading needs, da 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 da. Cache talking about she got tricked out of her spot 3 times. Like, girl, quit complaining. You just look weak. Like, quit complaining. Be about something. Be about it. Quit talking about it and just be about it. And quit making all these excuses for yourself because it's not given. I don't know what happened to Princess. Like, yeah, but they end up telling, I think, did Princess leave? I don't know if Princess left. I really don't know. Did Princess leave? Did she quit? I don't know what happened to Princess. Like, we didn't see her for the rest of the episode after she lost. But, Cache and Man Man had to leave. I'm assuming Princess left as well. But, and I was just like, Cache, this is really sad for you because you're supposed to be like this #1 heavy hitter up there with Tasiki. You fight like Tasiki. A little bit, you swing like her a little bit. That's all I'm gonna give you. But you're supposed to be up there with Ivory. You're supposed to be this heavy hitter. But bye in them ugly shorts that you had on. Bye. So I was wondering like, who Ari gonna fight now? We're gonna get to that. And man, it is what it is. You didn't add nothing, so bye. Cache was talking about she felt something in her sleep and how Princess was doing black magic on her and how her spirits are strong and basically is gonna cancel out what Princess is doing. Now, you did fight that girl, Princess, the voodoo girl, and she told you what it was when y'all was arguing. I would have been quiet after. I would have been like, oh no, I ain't effing with you. Like, if you want some, you finna do some hoodoo voodoo? Nope, I'm good. God forbid. But yeah, no, I would have been like, I'm good. But yeah, they showed a flashback of Princess like talking about the voodoo and stuff, and she's talking about she lucky if I don't cast a spell on her. You know, yeah. During the scene with Cache and Becca, it was this man out there, and I didn't know who he was at first. Like, we didn't have any confessionals of him, but we got him towards like the middle of the episode. So his name was what? We're gonna get to his name in a minute, but yeah, matter of fact, like from the intro, I don't know who half of the cast is. Like, we got this one big boy, I think he's Aquarius, but like we see him for the first time in this episode, and it's just like, who are you? Like, you have no confessionals. Nothing is happening for you on this show. And Becca said she gonna catch J. Marie still. So the guy name was Bobo. And in the confessionals, I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. Like, I was honestly scared. Like, his eyes just give me like low life criminal vibes. Like, he been in jail or something like that. Like, but honestly, he looked way better outside the confessionals on camera than in the confessionals on camera. He looked like 2 different people. Danny in the last episode told Notkiss that she's taking Pootie Fade because Fundip got sent home for arguing and putting his hands on the female. She's not letting that happen to Pootie. So we didn't know who Danny was either, but she obviously popped out of this episode and was like, yeah, I'm going to take that fade. They didn't fight yet, so we going to see if we get that. Also, this girl named Koko, like it's a deep breath. It's a sigh for me. Like, Koko is just so annoying to me. She want to be the star character so bad. Maybe if this was like a ratchet show, she could stand out. But like, this is a little bit of quality. I'm not gonna say it's Zeus quality, but it's giving a quality show. So for you to be like the star character, somebody, this is my house, I'm that girl, da da da. You're really not. You're like a sidekick. You're like a supporting act. Like, you're not a main character for real. So yeah, and she just don't get a favorite for me, like, at all. Unless you like a ratchet girl and you really up for her, like, it just don't get a favorite for me. But she was popping it about Nah, saying she wasn't a bully and how Nah ran up on her every time. Big Vern says in her confessions that Koko did bully Nah and none of these girls can fight. And she told Koko, I ain't know why you think you can bully her when she beat you up 2 times. Koko took her jacket and cut it up, talking about she was in a Christmas spirit, and I just feel like that was like straight up jealousy for me. She got and then she had the nerve to call somebody thrifty. Like, are you serious? Thrifty from your mouth, Koko? Like, I know you fucking lying. Like, so Bobo and some other man is with Vern in the corner, and you know, Vern's in the corner saying that her hands don't match her words, and Vern was like, none of these girls can fight. And I'm just like, I like you, Vern, but like maybe I need to go back and look at your fights, 'cause I don't know if you're really fighting for it. We got to see her fight later on in the episode, and it was just like, I don't know, it's giving you're a grabber, but you know, fighting don't have no rules. So if you're gonna be a grabber, it could be a grabber. But hey, she did win those fights, so hey, we can't say, I can't really say much. So Koko was still yapping, and Vern was like, she beat you up in the room and you got her in the twister room. So Vern lied when she said that nah, I beat up Koko twice. Like, Koko was like, nah, she didn't beat me up. Vern's like, yeah, she did. And Koko says she don't know why Big Vern don't like her, but in her face, she was the first. She was saying that she was the first B from Memphis to put on Fanatics TV. And Koko said Vern is jealous because she's the female of the house and she thought she could take her spot. No, you're not the face of the house. You're just whack. You're a supporting character. Like, and Vern is honestly fed up with all the BS that's going on. So hey, and then we're gonna get into the background music for a little bit. Like the background music, this dun 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 dun. I can't really think of how it goes, but like this is honestly from Flavor of Love. This is the Flavor of Love like argument soundtrack. So I don't know if anybody clocked that T yet, but clock that T. This is from Flavor of Love. Like it's given. Like whenever they argue, that music come on and it gives. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. Ari allegedly slow selves up. Oh, Ari allegedly slow self hops up and says, "I know I can fight." And Vern says, "You can't. You got beat up." And Koko's still yapping because Vern said all y'all want is camera time. Koko talking about everybody going to get their camera time. Like, girl, we tired of seeing you on camera. We don't want to see you on camera. Like, you're not the main character. Like, just give it up. So Ari was like, when did I lose a fight? And Vern said out there. Well, really nobody wanted to fight. And I'm like, Vern, hold on. Okay, we're gonna skip that. So yeah, I'm team Vern though for sure. Excuse me, let me get some water. Ari then says, "You're not whooping me." Vern says, "Who not? Who not?" Ari says, "You." So Vern says, "Put your shoes on." And Ari says she don't need them. So in my mind, I was like, "Now Vern, you better whoop this girl like how Ivory do, since none of these girls can fight, and obviously you're supposed to be the one with the hand supposedly, so you better come with it." And honestly, Vern took her W, so I can't be too mad at that. But for her to say these girls don't know how to fight, I'm finna clock her real quick. For her to say these girls don't know how to fight, when all you do is grab, can you fight? I mean, she's a grabber. That's her way of fighting. Can I really knock that? I really don't know if I can knock that for real. Let me know if y'all think Vern can fight. I don't know. I have to watch her other fights, honestly. Then I can't react to none of Now That's TV stuff because they be copywriting, and I've been having to dispute it, and I don't like that. I don't like having to go through that because they declined it the first 2 times I tried to dispute, and it's just too much. So I'd rather just not react to Now That's TV trailers at all. Zeus don't do that. Thank you, Zeus. But okay, so they end up fighting. Vern ran up. They fight in the twister room, right? They went to the twister room and fought. Vern ran up on her in the corner, and she's swinging like these little baby swings, but she was the only one connecting. And it gets to a point where Vern has this girl in a headlock, and like they face to face, like it's face against face pretty much. And they up here talking, and Vern was like, "Don't say nothing else in this house." Like she was giving her a whooping like your mama do type of stuff. You could tell Ari was just like in a moment, trying to get out, and she was stuck. Like, you could see all over her face. So Ari kicks out the window and try to do like a flip or something, and Vern flip her down. Like, so while they break it up, supposedly Vern, like, it was spit all over Ari's mouth. It was like a liquid all over Ari's mouth, and I don't know if that came from Ari or Vern, but they said supposedly Vern did it. And it was just nasty. Like, it was a lot of spit all over her mouth. And then when they got up, Ari did like this lip move, like she literally put a spit in her mouth of what got spat out on her, which was like nasty to me. Ari really couldn't do nothing with Vern, and Vern got a couple licks in round 2. Vern do be holding, but hey, that's how she fight. Ari says Vern is big and she just used her weight. Ari says she gonna get her lick back, and Koko just diving in, talking about I'm gonna get to her in a minute, but it was this girl in the scenes in this purple like Fashion Nova shirt, and I didn't know if she was a part of the house or is she production. Like, I don't know half these characters on her because they don't have confessions. Like, we didn't get like introduced to everybody like one by one like how they do on other shows. Ari was in her room crying, talking about she big and they in this little room. I get where she coming from, honestly. And I guess she want her lick back. Like, I can understand that. And I want to see them honestly fight at the same place that Cash and Ari fought outside, so we get to really see what's going on. And is Vern gonna grab her again? Koko, this is what Koko we're talking about. Koko talking about that's why she trying to get all the little ones and skinny ones. You're not little. You tall. And then Ari, she taller and she thicker than you. So what are you talking about? She's trying to get all the little ones. And then she's talking about I'm finna call Ling Ling. Like, call Ling Ling. It was a tie between Vern and Ling Ling, but I gotta go back to that fight. But it was a good fight, honestly. So Ari storms out the room because she refused to take an L on TV. Rozay is on the staircase and she was like, "Who is that?" And when she realized who it was, she's like, "Oh girl, go to hell." So Ari was like, "But you ain't with me though." And Rozay says, "Girl, I spit on you." And Ari says, "I'll beat your ass every day." And Rozay commences to go downstairs, right? So Ari gets downstairs and she wants, obviously, you know, she's talking about Vern or whatever. She wants another round with Vern. And Rozay come downstairs like bugging, like, girl, anybody worried about you? Like, she just like inserted herself in something that had literally nothing to do with her. So Rozay was like, you want to fade with who? You sure don't want that fade with me? So Ari was already mad, so she just commenced to pounce on her. She knocked Rozay to the ground. You know, she got a couple hits in, and that's what I was saying earlier. Like, all Ari had to do was really pounce on her. Rozay got sat down, and even on the ground, like Ari had her hurt. She was like kicking her in the face a little bit, and honestly, that's what Rozay deserved because there was nobody even thinking about you, and you just inserted yourself in something, and she feeling on her eye, you know, something wrong with her eye or whatever. And Rozay go back upstairs talking about, y'all know I'm coming. Girl, where's you going? You going to the restroom to check on that eye. Like, what you talking about? Y'all know I'm coming. Rozay, what are you finna do? Because you really can't fight like that. Like, she's small. I think it's how small she is. I don't know. Rozay is small, lanky, and I didn't watch The Mint, so I really can't say. But Rozay, and then she be stopping, she be stopping, trying to avoid hits and just be standing there talking about, come on, girl, if you don't fight, but maybe that's her way of fighting. Like, everybody got their own way of fighting pretty much. So Ari and Rozay end up on the same floor, and Rozay was like, I need that for the second round. And Ari was like, you want to fight again? So I saw Dunye. I don't know much about Dunye, but I was kind of like, where did she come from? Like, why is she there? Rozay called herself blaming on security guards. And honestly, that's what all the girls do when they get beat up. They be like, you know what you did. Like, it's your fault. It's security fault. So this is round 2 for Rozay and Ari. And at first, they were swinging and dodging, doing what they was doing earlier outside. Then they made a little contact, and then Rozay ended up getting Ari on the couch. However, I don't think Ari was focused on fighting Rozay. Rozay, you literally jumped into something that had nothing to do with you. So yeah, that was that. And then you see Rozay eye at the end of the episode. It is like closed shut, and she's talking about, word to my mother, I'm gonna gut Ari like a fish. Like, and she's talking about, my eye never looked like this. Like, props to you for admitting, like, you know, your eye messed up and it never looked like that on TV before, but now it looked like that. You know what I'm saying? Props to you for that. But at the end of the day, you deserve it. It had nothing to do with you, so that's your fault, baby. You put the all on yourself. Like, you could have avoided all of that. Like, did nobody call on you? Did nobody look at you? You literally said yourself something about, who's that? Oh, girl, go to hell. Like, you did that to yourself, Rozay. And it's giving you going to be big and bad, but you got your eye black. So, your eye shut pretty much. So, yeah. This is my review for Zodiac House. I don't know what episode of Zodiac you're going to see in the title. But I honestly like the show a lot. So, let me know if y'all want me to keep reviewing. And I do want to talk about Becca. Yeah, I'm talking about that in another episode when she pop back up again. But yeah, make sure y'all subscribe and everything like that. I do know that I do Zeus reviews, honestly. If y'all want more now TV reviews, like, let me know. honestly, don't let me know, because I'm not reviewing all none of this TV shows, because all none of this TV shows really don't give like that. So yeah, I'm just doing this on my behalf because I like Zodiac House, and make sure to subscribe and all that good stuff. uh, yeah, this is an Artist TV and Zeus page, but yeah, I don't know what to do on Artist TV like that because they be copyrighting all this. So, comment y'all suggestions though, and it's your boy dyoungdrift, and I'm out. Peace.